Hello and welcome. My name is Alan Wen, founder and president of Peace of Mind Wealth Management. Today I want to talk to you about something urgent, critical, and potentially life-changing. Look, if you've been paying attention, you know the world feels a little shaky right now. Stock markets swinging wildly, real estate prices showing cracks, interest rates rising, and most people, they're confused. They don't know where to park their money, but I'm here to tell you this. Now is not the time to take wild risks. Now is the time to be smart, strategic, and secure. I want you to imagine something. Imagine if you could protect your wealth from market crashes. Imagine if you could still grow your money without ever losing a dime. Imagine if your retirement plan had a built-in shield against downturns while still capturing the upside. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. Because this isn't some get-rich-quick scheme. This is about leveraging indexed life insurance and indexed annuities, products backed by the world's top insurance carriers, products designed with one simple mission: give you growth when the market goes up, protect you from loss when the market goes down. Let me tell you why this matters right now. We're heading into what many experts call a perfect storm. Get inflation, rising interest rates, global instability. If you've studied financial history, you know when governments print money to cover debt, when interest rates climb, when stock bubbles stretch too thin, a crash is not a question of if, it's a question of when. In 2008, millions lost their homes, their savings, their retirements because they didn't have protection. In 2020, COVID wiped out portfolios in a matter of weeks. But guess what? Our clients who owned indexed life insurance and indexed annuities, they didn't lose a penny. They slept peacefully at night. That's why our company is called Peace of Mind Wealth Management, because we don't just sell products, we deliver peace of mind. At our firm, we represent the top carriers in the nation. We have access to the most competitive indexed universal life products and the best rated indexed annuities. We're not tied to just one company. We work with over 20 top-tier providers to make sure you get what's best for you. Now let me ask you, do you want to gamble your future on stocks or real estate right before a potential market downturn? Or do you want a strategy that guarantees you'll never lose money due to market decline, while still participating in the upside? Because in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Today, I'm going to show you why indexed life insurance and indexed annuities aren't just insurance. They're foundations of a solid financial future. They're safe harbors when the economic storm hits. And they're available to you right now, before it's too late. So stick with me. By the end of this presentation, you'll see why thousands of families across America are moving their money from risky markets into safer, smarter strategies. You'll see why the wealthy, the savvy, and the forward thinkers have used these tools for decades. And you'll understand why Peace of Mind Wealth Management is the trusted partner to guide you through this moment. Your financial future deserves protection. Your family deserves security. And you deserve peace of mind. Let's get started. Let's talk about something that's not just a headline. It's a reality that could impact every American: the looming debt crisis. Between January and June of this year, approximately $6.5 trillion of US debt is set to mature. That's not just a big number, it's a financial tidal wave. To put it in perspective, this amount is nearly 31% of our nation's GDP. Refinancing this colossal sum won't come cheap. With current interest rates hovering above 4.5%, the cost of servicing this debt is set to skyrocket. But what does this mean for you? It means that the government will have to allocate more funds to pay interest, leaving less for essential services like education, healthcare, and infrastructure. It also means increased pressure on financial markets, potentially leading to higher taxes and reduced public investment. History has shown us the dangers of unchecked debt. Remember the 2008 financial crisis? Excessive borrowing and risky financial practices led to a global economic downturn. We're now facing a similar scenario with the added complexity of higher interest rates and a more interconnected global economy. Prominent figures in the financial world are sounding the alarm. Ray Dalio, founder of Bridgewater Associates, has warned that the international world order is on the brink of breaking down, exacerbated by aggressive tariff policies and unsustainable debt levels. So what's the takeaway? America is rolling over cheap debt into expensive debt, putting immense pressure on our markets and economy. It's a precarious situation that requires immediate attention and strategic action. But here's the silver lining. By understanding the risks and taking proactive steps, we can navigate this storm. Solutions like indexed life insurance and indexed annuities offer protection against market volatility and can provide a stable foundation for your financial future. In times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's take action now to secure our financial well-being. Let's talk about something that's been a cornerstone of traditional investing: bonds. For decades, bonds were seen as the safe, steady part of a portfolio. But times have changed. Interest rates are rising, and when interest rates go up, bond prices go down. It's a simple inverse relationship, but its impact is profound. Consider this. Silicon Valley Bank, once a trusted institution, collapsed because it held a significant amount of long-term bonds. As interest rates climbed, the value of those bonds plummeted. When the bank needed liquidity and sold these bonds at a loss, it triggered a crisis of confidence, leading to a bank run and its eventual failure. This isn't just an isolated incident. Other banks and financial institutions are grappling with similar challenges. The bond market, once a haven, is now a source of stress. So what does this mean for you? It means that relying solely on traditional bonds for safety might not be the best strategy in today's economic climate. The old rules don't necessarily apply anymore. But here's the good news. There are alternatives designed to provide growth potential while protecting against market downturns. Indexed life insurance and indexed annuities are financial tools that offer the opportunity to earn returns linked to market performance without the risk of losing principal due to market declines. Imagine having a portion of your portfolio that can grow when the market does well, but doesn't lose value when the market takes a hit. That's the kind of stability many are seeking in these uncertain times. At Peace of Mind Wealth Management, we specialize in helping clients navigate these complexities. We believe in strategies that are simple, accessible, and tailored to your individual needs. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's explore how these innovative financial solutions can provide the stability and growth potential you're looking for. Let's talk about something that's not just a financial term, but a real threat to our economy: a credit crunch. What is a credit crunch? It's a situation where borrowing becomes difficult and liquidity dries up. In simpler terms, it's when money stops flowing and everyone feels the pinch. Why does this matter now? The US Treasury's cash reserves are running low. When the government struggles to borrow, it creates a ripple effect. Banks tighten their lending, businesses can't get loans, and consumers find credit harder to come by. We've seen this before. In 2008, the credit crunch led to a global financial crisis. In 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic, we faced similar liquidity challenges. Each time, the lack of available credit exacerbated economic downturns. So what can we do? It's crucial to have financial strategies that don't rely solely on traditional credit markets. Indexed life insurance and indexed annuities offer alternatives that can provide stability and growth even when credit is tight. The takeaway: when governments struggle to borrow, everyone feels it. But by diversifying your financial portfolio with tools designed to withstand such pressures, you can protect yourself and your family. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's take proactive steps to secure our financial future. Let's delve into how markets have behaved during past crises and what that means for you. Before a crisis hits, we often see the dollar weaken and capital flowing out of the US. Investors, sensing instability, move their assets to perceived safer havens. This exodus can exacerbate the downturn, leading to further market declines. In response, the Federal Reserve steps in. To stabilize the economy, it injects massive liquidity into the system. For instance, during the 2008 financial crisis, the Fed implemented quantitative easing, purchasing large amounts of government securities to lower interest rates and encourage lending. Similarly, in 2020, facing the economic fallout from the pandemic, the Fed printed over $3 trillion to support the economy. But here's the crucial point: not everyone benefits equally from these interventions. Those who are strategically positioned, who have diversified portfolios and protective financial instruments can weather the storm and even thrive. Others, caught off guard, may suffer significant losses. Consider this. During the 2008 crisis, investors who had diversified their portfolios and included assets like indexed annuities or life insurance products were better protected against market volatility. These instruments often offer downside protection, ensuring that your principal isn't eroded during market downturns. So, what can I do? It's simple. Prepare and diversify. Incorporate financial tools that offer both growth potential and protection. Indexed life insurance and annuities can be valuable components of such a strategy. Remember, every crisis creates winners and losers. The difference lies in preparation and the financial choices you make. Let's take proactive steps to ensure you're among the winners when the next crisis hits. Let's talk about the current state of the markets. Stocks are near all-time highs, yet many experts caution that these levels are built on fragile fundamentals. Earnings growth is slowing and valuations are stretched. It's like building a house of cards, impressive but unstable. Real estate is under pressure too. Rising interest rates have made mortgages more expensive, cooling demand and putting downward pressure on prices. Commercial properties are facing increased vacancies, and residential markets are seeing a slowdown. Timing the market is nearly impossible. Many investors believe they can sell at the peak and buy at the bottom, but history shows that even seasoned professionals struggle with this. Missing the market's best days can significantly impact long-term returns. So what does this mean for you? Volatility equals the risk of irreversible loss. When markets swing wildly, the potential for making hasty decisions increases. Selling during a downturn locks in losses, and waiting too long to re-enter can mean missing the recovery. But here's the good news. There are strategies to mitigate these risks. Indexed life insurance and indexed annuities offer growth potential tied to market performance, with protection against losses. They provide a way to participate in market gains without the full exposure to downturns. It's a simple, accessible approach. You don't need to be a financial expert to take advantage of these tools. The opportunity is here, and it's available to everyone. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's take proactive steps to secure your financial future. Let's face it, navigating today's financial markets can be daunting. Professional investors often have the luxury to wait with cash on the sidelines, analyzing every market movement. But for most people, that's not a feasible strategy. We have jobs, families, and responsibilities that demand our attention. Timing the market, it's nearly impossible. Even seasoned investors struggle with it. Missing the market's best days can significantly impact long-term returns. So what's the alternative? At Peace of Mind Wealth Management, we advocate for strategies that lock in growth and avoid loss. Indexed products such as indexed life insurance and indexed annuities offer growth potential linked to market performance while providing protection against downturns. It's a simple, accessible approach. You don't need to be a financial expert to benefit from it. The opportunity is here, and it's available to everyone. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's take proactive steps to secure your financial future. Let's talk about a strategy that's designed to provide both growth and protection. Indexed life insurance and indexed annuities. Why consider these products? They offer zero downside risk. Your principal is protected even if the market declines. Index-linked upside. You have the potential to earn returns based on market performance. Tax-deferred growth. Your investment grows without immediate tax implications. Principal protection. Your initial investment remains secure. At Peace of Mind Wealth Management, we collaborate with top-tier carriers to offer the best indexed universal life IUL and indexed annuity products. These solutions are tailored to help you secure your financial future with confidence. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's take proactive steps to ensure your financial well-being. Let's talk about what sets us apart at Peace of Mind Wealth Management. We offer access to over 200 top-tier indexed universal life, IUL, and annuity products. This extensive selection ensures that we can tailor solutions to fit your unique financial goals and needs. Our strong relationships with leading carriers mean we can provide you with the most competitive and reliable products in the industry. Our team of experienced advisors is dedicated to guiding you through every step of your financial journey, offering personalized advice and strategies. We believe in tailored solutions for each client. Your financial situation is unique, and your plan should reflect that. We take the time to understand your goals and craft a strategy that aligns with your vision for the future. Our mission is simple: to help families achieve financial peace of mind. We're here to provide you with the tools, knowledge, and support to secure your financial future. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's take proactive steps together to ensure your financial well-being. Let's talk about securing your financial future. In today's volatile markets, many feel they're gambling with their hard-earned savings, but there's a better way. Instead of gambling in volatile markets, secure your financial peace of mind. With indexed universal life IUL and indexed annuities, you can participate in market gains, benefit from market upswings without direct exposure, avoid market losses, your principal is protected even when markets decline, enjoy tax advantages and legacy benefits, grow your wealth tax deferred, and leave a legacy for your loved ones. At Peace of Mind Wealth Management, we've guided hundreds of families towards financial stability using these tools. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Let's take proactive steps to ensure your financial well-being. Let's talk about what comes next. You've seen the challenges: market volatility, rising interest rates, and economic uncertainties. But you've also discovered solutions, strategies that offer growth potential while protecting your hard-earned savings. Now it's time to take action. Are you ready to secure your financial peace of mind? Reach out today to the associate or team member from Peace of Mind Wealth Management who invited you to this presentation. They're here to provide you with a personalized consultation tailored to your unique financial goals. If you need additional assistance, feel free to contact our home office directly. Website palm360.com. Email contracting@palm365.com. Remember, in times of uncertainty, the biggest risk is doing nothing. Don't just survive the next crisis, thrive beyond it. Let's take proactive steps together to ensure your financial well-being.